Now, my voice is about gone, so I need your help here. So I'm going to get to the point where I say congratulations, and I think as a crowd involvement piece, you can help me out with the winner's name, okay? So the winner of the 2019 Doig Medal with 272 votes. Congratulations, Nathan Fyfe!
Martin in the air, and Fyfe wins out in that battle. Brayshaw with a bounce. Long he goes to the best man in the air. Fyfe!
Monday across the five. That's the names you want if you're a Fremantle Dockers supporter to have the ball.
Another outstanding season to see Nathan Fyfe triumph again. Nathan averaged a career high 29.2 disposals per game, and despite missing a couple of games this year, ranked third for contested possessions and fourth for clearances in the AFL. And he joins former captain Peter Bell as a three-time winner of the Doig Medal. Congratulations, Nathan Fyfe. Mate, that's three now. How does it feel?
It's good. It's good to be back. I felt the last couple of years I haven't done much, so it's nice to be back on stage with the rest of the boys.
Yeah, playing plenty of footy, and that would have been really satisfying. Probably more irritating, you missed a couple.
Yeah, well, 20 games is the best I've managed in the last couple of years. I feel like I've cracked the code on performance. Yep. Preparation is key, off-season's key. To be able to get through 20 games and play at a really high, consistent level is what I knew I had in me. And since I broke my leg in 2016, it's been a gradual climb back to this point, so it's nice to be back.
What are you looking forward to most about next season, mate? There's been a lot of talk about 2020, hasn't there?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to just putting this season behind me, to be honest. It's been a big last couple of weeks. Not much sleep and a fair few beers, which has been good, but I had a cup of tea with JL earlier in the week, and we start to get a little bit excited about what next year possibly brings for us. We've all got a lot of work to do. I think we should go away, enjoy the off-season, mentally refresh and recharge, because you're going to need to be motivated and still kicking later in the year next year, so exciting times ahead.
I think you told me once you got a couple of West Aussies were in a bar in some South American club or something and they recognised you. Are you trying to find somewhere you can hide this year, and whereabouts are you heading away?
Well, I won't tell you because then you'll probably follow at some level, but I'll be going to South America on Tuesday.
Right.
My travelling companion's on the plane on the way over there at the moment, get 2 days head start, so I'm looking forward to disappearing.
Beautiful. Oh, that wasn't me, by the way. The recognition, but anyone you'd like to thank, it's all yours.
Yes, I forgot a lot of people at the Brownlow Medal, so I actually wrote a couple of notes, which might have been a bit presumptuous, but externally, my manager, Jason Dover, and Courtney Marchesi have been huge for me this year. Thanks for keeping my life in order. Woodside Programs, thank you for sponsoring the club, major sponsors for a long period of time, and can't be done without you. To Ian and Silvana Chardy, thank you for our personal relationship. There's going to be a few more Brownlow Medal memorabilia pieces you're probably going to buy next year at the auction, so pre-warning you for that. To the Fremantle staff, and I've got a list of people here, and a lot of these people have been mentioned already tonight, but they deserve to be. It's in order of importance, so read into that. So Jason Webber and his team, we've got a relationship now where I just wander into the gym and have a look at Jace, and he lets me know what he thinks I need to be doing with my body. He knows me inside and out. If he leaves, I'll be in a bit of trouble, but thanks very much to Jace. To Ken, Pete, Jeff, Stocko and Mullo, above and beyond consistently. When I was having surgery on my elbow earlier in the year, 10:30 at night, Ken and Jeff wander into the room to say hello and check in, make sure I'm okay, so above and beyond. To Dana, my masseuse, you'll be missed for the 12 months that you're away, but good luck to you with your young family. To Paul Salas, Kel O'Brien, Gary Anteloff, nice to see Gaz get recognised today. He's the backbone of our club, and my boots have never been more polished, so thanks very much to Gaz, absolute ripper. To the IT crew, Joel, Elliot, Shannon, Shane, headed up by Apples, you guys have always got our meetings prepared, and you don't get much credit, but working with Rossi in the IT department's a hard task sometimes, and you've done a great job this year. To Kelly Black and Olivia, well done tonight, looks fantastic. To Luke Morfess, the media team, well done on pulling together all the clips from tonight. It's getting better and better each year, the massive screens we have here and all the highlights we get access to. I really appreciate it because I love watching Vision, but well done again on pulling it together tonight. To Tom and Jason, the security crew, which probably never get acknowledged, but Those two guys have looked after us, Mad Mondays, Doig Medals, end of season functions. If any of the stories that they've got ever come out, we're all going to be in big, big trouble. So please keep an eye on it, lads. Mark Anderson, Sam Cox, Joe Bridie, Casey York. Thank you. To Anthony Rock and Simon Eastoy, our midfield coaches. We've made big leaps and bounds with our midfield group this year. Had to adjust with Aaron not playing as much footy and with Dave Mundy parking himself at full forward. So thanks to those two guys. Easty, all the extra touch stuff that we've done through the year, it's been something that's really got me back to playing my best footy, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Steve Rossich and Ross Lyon spoke a lot about these two gents the last couple of weeks. Their mark on our club will be remembered for a long period of time. I'm just eternally grateful to what they've done, so thanks to Ross and Steve. And just finally to Belly, it's been a big year for you, but really appreciate you chucking your hat back in the ring and stepping back into the arena for us, back into the cauldron. It's not an easy place. It's really rewarding at times, but it is a grind. So appreciate you jumping back in with us, and we're all right behind you for what the next 12 months brings. To the most important people, I think the playing group, to Aaron Ballas, particularly congratulations on unbelievable careers. And as younger players, if you want to look about how to get the most out of yourselves, look at the preparation of these two guys. They couldn't have given any more, so thanks to you two guys. And to Ryan, Nyhouse, Scotty Jones, Shane and Harley, good luck to you guys for whatever comes next, and thanks for your service. Appreciate it. The rest of the playing group, thanks for backing me in as captain. 3 years now, I feel like I'm learning as I go. I've still got a lot of growth left in me, but I appreciate the support that you've shown in me electing me as captain. Thanks to the leadership group, I think we're developing a really good dynamic. It's great to have Joel and Reece on board this year to balance out some of the hard-nosed approach that I often take. So I really appreciate what we're building as a leadership group. And to the rest of the players, I think our culture's pretty good hands, can get better, and I think we've got the right humans in our club to take us to be one of the powerful cultures and organisations in the AFL. And I'll just finish with Ellie, my partner. Thank you very much for this year. You're getting more and more comfortable at these sorts of functions. We always say that this is the 1%, the glitz and the glam is the 1%, and the rest of it is hard work and sacrifice. So to you and your family, Monday night dinners, just where I can get my feet on the ground and just be a normal human. I really appreciate that. There's no doubt that that's part of the reason I'm back playing my best footy. So thank you, Ellie. And I'll just finish with my old man, Dad, who texted me on Thursday and said, "Get me a ticket, I'm coming up." I gave him a fair hosing down publicly in the media about falling asleep last Brownlow. But, mate, I really appreciate the relationship we've built. You're one of my best mates. You're a sounding board for me. And I hope I can be that for you as well. We've been in the trenches a bit the last 4 years, but I appreciate having you along my side, and the day we hold the cup up, you'll be right there with me. So thanks, mate. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please will you all be upstanding? Give you a sec there. Please be upstanding on this another moment in history for our football club, and charge your glasses to the 2019 Doig Medallist, Nathan Fyfe. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another round of applause to all of our award winners this evening. And of course, our top four, the gentleman right here. And we now give you a squeeze at the leaderboard. For anyone who's curious to see the final votes, apart from just those four gentlemen, how it unfolded. We'll look at Darcy Tucker coming in 10th, which is wonderful. Andy Brayshaw, some young guns of our footy club. Big Rory Lobb there at 8th. Joel Hambling, a wonderful defender. Lukey Ryan. And in 5th place was Ed Langdon. And then, of course, we had our top four with Barra. Bradley Hill, of course, our runner-up. Michael Walters, the highest finish for Sonny, of course, in the Doig. And our champion again for a third time, Nat Fyfe.
Awesome. So congratulations on the win. It must feel pretty good.
It's good to be sort of receiving the recognition after a lot of hard work for a number of years, and nice also to see Sonny Walters, Dave Mundy, Bradley Hill get the recognition they deserve after the season they've had.
You spoke when you won the Brownlow as well about the tough journey in 2015 and 2016. You hadn't won a club best and fairest since 2014, so it's pretty special.
Yeah, I mean, since 2015 season where I won the Brownlow, I haven't had an All-Australian, played in a final, club BNF, anything significant really. And whilst it's not always about those achievements, they do allow you to feel like what you're doing is working. And so this year, to get the All-Australian captaincy, to get the Brownlow medal, to win the best and fairest, I think it is due reward for not only this season, but multiple seasons in a row of preparation and hard work.
You mentioned it's really exciting to have JL as coach going into 2020. What are your thoughts so far?
At very early days, had one conversation with him. I actually still had his number saved in my phone when he called me, when he was a development coach 10 years ago. So there's something a bit romantic about that. I think he's going to provide some clean air for players, coaches, staff, to bring their best assets to the footy club, feel like they can contribute in whatever way they can, and only time will tell what sort of appointment it will be, but I think we should be excited by it.
Do you think Freo needed that little bit of a change? Are we going to see a real different side of Freo next year?
Who knows? I haven't really got into specifics of game plan. Ross Lyon took us basically as far as he could, and sometimes in this industry you just need some sort of change to reinvigorate people through no fault of the individuals that have departed. So speaking to the players in there, they sound motivated. A lot of them have been training already. It's not necessarily because of the appointment, but we've got a motivated group, and you add the right coach in, who knows what we can achieve.
And Bradley Hill coming to there tonight, he's obviously a very important player for you guys. What are you going to do to try and keep him around?
Put him in a headlock and not let him leave, essentially. I think it's going to be a big trade period. He's clearly outlined his intentions to go back to Melbourne. We'd love to keep him. He's got some family considerations to weigh up. If I can get hard-nosed, I'll say that the business of AFL is hard, and it can't all just be letting people wander around and do what they want. So if we can hold him to his contract and keep him at our club, we'd love to do that as a friend, as a captain. But he's got a few decisions to make.
What boat is Ed Langdon in? Is that similar?
Ed's a bit different for mine. He's given how many years? 7 or 8 years of service to the club. Out of contract. For a while now has wanted to move back to family, and probably it's a slightly different situation with Ed. So he's an old enough and mature enough guy to be able to make decisions. We're going to be sad to see him go. 5th in the BNF again this year, a quality outside player, but that is the industry somewhat.
So if there's a glimmer of hope for your fans on one of them, it would be Bradley Hill.
Well, I'm not making these decisions, not in charge of list management. I'm doing everything I can to keep him here. A lot can play out over the next month. But he's a contracted player. St Kilda are going to need a match, whatever. Are going to offer something that's worthwhile, the exchange, so we'll see what happens.
Is there a part of you that's maybe a little bit disappointed that he wants to go?
Not disappointed. Anytime someone that's a good quality human and a good player leaves your club, you feel a little bit, you feel like you want to keep them, you want to keep good people here. It was the same when Lachie Neale left us last year, but it's the business, it's the industry.
How much involvement do you have during trade period? Do you get consulted and give views on?
Not much.
Just on, can I ask a couple more quick ones? Just your new coach, are you expecting dramatic change or more thinking?
Not really. Initial stages you can't change too much. We've got a good platform on team defence and preparation through Ross Lyon. I think JL will bring in a fresh set of eyes, maybe release players into some new roles, maybe tweak our ball movement. But in the first couple of months, it'll be baby steps until we can get a real handle on the group.
Just the last one, if you can. Towards the end of your speech, you looked a little bit emotional when you were talking about your dad. Are you happy to elaborate at all?
Yeah, he's been a pretty important figure in my life. He's a stoic human. I try and model myself on him somewhat, but when I think about the places that we've been to, the phone calls late at night after bad losses, after getting injured, after getting suspended, after losing our coach. And he's the first person I pick up the phone and call. So, and he's going to be there for the next couple of years for me. So, yeah, he's a pretty important person in my life.
You're referring to your footy battles rather than anything going home or whatever.
Spectacular. You're excited to get away and have some time out as well.
Can't wait. Disappear on Tuesday night, 6 o'clock. So I will see everyone in December.
Are you going to try and get some over and stuff?
Don't tell them the physio, but maybe a bit of time in Mexico. Who knows? Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys.